for? Yeah. Could you get an offer over here to me?
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press coming to you from the village of East Hampton, New York at the MTA train station. And just going to take a look around and see what's happening today. How you doing today? Good. Let's see what's going on inside the station today. Looks like most of the trains are on time. There was a huge issue the past week of the derailment on the Montauk line, which they have since cleared up. How you hanging out today, boss?
I'm going home already about that.
What's that?
Is that on?
Is it on?
Can't hear?
This thing just came on. I couldn't hear it.
You heard me.
What are you giving me attitude for?
What you doing coming with a camera pointing at people for?
I wasn't pointing at you.
Oh man,
You just walked up to me.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
What are you
man.
talking about? Are you waiting for a
You
train?
don't want to go there.
Well, I don't want to go
You
where?
don't want to go there.
You waiting for a train, boss?
You don't want to go there.
Where don't I want to go?
We recommend that you avoid
Where don't I want to go, brother?
Case closed, man.
What case are we talking about?
Instead, use the Babylon.
You just approached me, man. I'm looking at the train station. I wasn't bothering
Camera
you.
open. You act like you couldn't
Special
hear.
moving timetables
Case
are
closed.
effective
Do you hear that
for all
speaker?
branches.
Case
For
closed, man.
details, pick
I don't know
up
what
special
case you're
timetable.
talking
Case
about,
closed, man.
Visit MTA.info.
Not really sure what case you're talking about, man.
Alright, you find out.
I'll find out. What is that? Some kind of threat?
I said, you find out. You don't know. You want to find out, okay?
What am I going to find out? You didn't seem to get too mad at me when I handed you $100 bills all winter.
You didn't give me no $100 bill.
Oh, no, I didn't?
Hell no.
Really?
When?
You don't remember me?
When? Counterfeit?
You don't...
Counterfeit $100
Counterfeit? See,
bill.
now you're an ungrateful guy, too, man.
No, what? You ain't never gave me no $100 bill, man.
See, that's how wrong you are.
What
And you
date
know
was
what, as a
that?
matter of
What
fact,
date was it?
You know
What
what,
date
as a matter of
was
fact,
it?
you're partially right, because when I handed you the $100 bill, I told you it was from the man upstairs and to give you hope.
Yeah, where was that at?
That was
Where
me.
was
You
that at?
almost just said, oh, that
Where-
was you.
Oh, so,
You know that was
you
me.
gave me $100 so you can take my picture, right?
Not at all, man. I wasn't even taking your
Where
picture.
were you at?
It was numerous times, man.
Where were you at? No.
One time was at the post office.
Okay, I know that.
Yeah. One time you were sitting on the bench on Newtown Lane. One time you were walking.
No, just one
Yes,
time down
one
there.
time it was in the rain. That was about 5 or 6 times.
Hell
You know
no.
what I do? Yeah, it was.
Oh,
yeah, that's me. See, I help you get through the winter, and then you want to threaten me and
I
tell
didn't
me I'm
need your
doing something
money.
wrong. Well, why'd you take it then?
Why you give it?
Well, I didn't give it to you. The man upstairs did. I'm just a messenger, brother.
The man upstairs didn't come down
Oh,
and give
yeah.
me that money. You did.
No. That money was here
But
for
now
you, and I delivered it to you.
I remember you now. You did do that.
Yeah, I did.
I'm not about, hey, I don't have to lie about
I'm one
nothing
of the
like
good
that.
guys, man. You know
I don't have to lie about nothing like that. Like I'm telling you,
Well, I'm
I
glad you
didn't
remember.
need it.
I'm glad you.
But whenever somebody gives you something,
All right, let me ask you a question.
will you give it back to him?
Let me ask you a question.
Would you give it back to
You
him?
said
After
you
that?
said you didn't need it. Did you give it to somebody that did, or did you keep it?
I gave it to some people.
You did? Well, good for you, man. God bless you. That's good. You spread the love, man. That's all we're doing.
I do that today.
You want to know why I stopped here?
What?
I'll tell you why I stopped here.
What?
Since you calmed down a little bit,
Why
now we
you
can
take
talk.
me? Why you take me?
Well, now for my own protection, man, I don't know what could go on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want to know why I stopped here?
What?
I'm with my son, okay, and we're walking around, we're filming
Yeah,
the train
but see,
station.
you evading privacy, right? See,
No, was I?
Yes, you are.
When you approached me, my back was to you. I wasn't even videoing.
I didn't
you, man.
authorize you.
I don't need your authorization. You're in a public place.
No, you need authorization.
No, I do not.
Okay.
State the statute. What law are you
Okay.
talking about? According to
Okay.
who I need authorization?
18 USC. You wanna go like that?
18 USC what? Keep going. Keep going, because I know what you're talking
I got it
about.
right here.
18 USC what? No, that's good. I'm glad you know your rights. If you know the law and you know some statutes, tell me what you know, man. Let's have a good conversation. That's what this is all about, man. If people communicate, the world will be a better place. People don't need to be angry at each other. There's enough of that.
People have families.
People do it, but not in public.
Yes, they do.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do.
No, you do not. Well, you tell me 18 U.S.C. what is it that gives you privacy rights in public?
Okay, keep thinking that.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Keep thinking that.
You stated a fact. I'm trying to find out what the answer is. I want to educate myself. I'm not too old to learn, man. I'm 49 years old. I'm learning every day. Yeah. And you know, you know, it might be difficult for you to believe, but I care about guys like you, man, and that's why I try to go out of my way to help you out. And I don't ask you for nothing in return. Right or wrong? It's okay, man. I understand. I've been down and out in my life.
Pouring water over Whetstone ain't gonna get it.
Pouring water over
You
Whetstone?
telling me
No.
you can do that? Okay, you can't.
Pouring water over Whetstone will show you the defects. Cave through. What case closed, man? Now, see, I'm a guy that likes to have conversation. I'm a guy that likes to educate myself. So I'm still waiting for the answer. What's the 18 USC? What are we talking about? You talking about conspiracy? Because conspiracy would take two governmental groups operating in unison.
Situation, you know what
What's the situation? You're telling me you got rights of privacy in public?
Nope. All right.
Well, you should understand that you don't.
And you following me around now?
We're in the middle of a conversation.
No, I'm through with it. I told you I'm through with it.
Well, then you have a good day, brother. Go do your homework. See now, guys, I'm just gonna go on a little rant here, and I normally would not, and I'm a firm believer that when you do something for somebody else, and when you do acts of charity for people, I always say that if I ever donated a wing to a hospital, if God graced me with that ability one day, the plaque would say donated by Anonymous, because I'm not looking for credit. And the only reason I brought that up to him was because he knows very well who I am. That gentleman is a homeless gentleman who spends most of his time here at the train station or at the post office, where he's continuously getting thrown out of. And over the winters for several years now, when I have a few extra dollars in my pocket, I hand the guy a $100 bill every so often. I try to do it once a month. You know, help him get through the winter. It's just a little act of kindness. And every time I hand him some money, I always tell him it's not coming from me. It's coming from the man upstairs, and I'm just the delivery service. And I'm doing what I'm doing to give him hope and let him know that somebody still cares about him. And I try to give him a little inspirational speech and let him know that there is hope out there. Life is still good, and give him a little inspiration to get through the next, you know, days, weeks, months, whatever it is. So he eventually remembered who I was, and that's great. And I'll continue to help the guy out. And you know, I don't hold it against him. And I was hoping that we could actually continue that conversation. Maybe I could learn something from him. Maybe he could learn something from me. I don't know. But you know, some people are just content knowing what they know, and aren't interested in expanding their minds and educating themselves to find out what's going on. And it's important for him to know, especially if you're going to be somebody without a place and you're living in public places. It's important for you to know what your rights are, what rights you do not have, and keep a real grip on that kind of thing. See, now we got a cam back going on. See, now you just followed me around the corner, and now you're doing what you told me not to do, right? So what gives you the right to film me in public?
Oh, you film me?
Well, so now, what's that mean? So what, do I set the standard here? Come on, man. Come on. Let me de-escalate the situation. All right? Let me just tell you something.
No. It's a case closed.
No, it's a case closed, man.
I better not hear no more from you.
What do you just followed me around the back of the building and started following me?
I don't hear nothing else
filming
about
me.
this.
Well, then why are you following me, man?
That was June. Yeah, June the 2nd, about between 2:00 and 2:08 p.m.
Listen, man, you want to calm down and shake hands?
Yeah.
Conversation? You want to be a gentleman?
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to be a gentleman.
Like I said, I'm
Treat you
through
with
with it.
respect.
I'm through with it.
Yeah, I was through with it too until you just followed me around the back of the building.
You follow me around.
I'm asking you if you want to end this on a handshake, brother.
I ain't got no handshake for you, man.
All right. Well, you know what? If that's the case, my man, I don't have no more money for you. And I'm glad you don't
I
need
can give
it.
you that money
I'm
back.
glad you don't need it. I'll take it because I can use it, man. You got it now?
I give it to you.
I'll take it.
I ain't got
Now
nothing to
listen,
say.
man, in all honesty, I don't want your money. I don't want nothing from you,
I ain't got
man.
nothing to say to you,
Why
man.
aren't you willing to be a man and just end this thing on a handshake? And let's end it on a nice note, man. There's enough trouble in the world.
Man, I'm
Can't we be better men? Can't we be
Quit
better men?
following me
Seriously.
around.
Can't we
Okay?
be better men? That's all I'm asking.
No, leave it
No,
alone.
you can't, huh?
Leave it alone.
I'm not gonna leave because you tell me to.
Leave it
No,
alone.
I'm not gonna leave. You don't scare me, bro.
I ain't gonna scare you. It's
Listen,
not me.
if you're gonna make a threat,
I'm
okay?
not threatening you. I'm telling you to leave me
If
alone.
you're gonna make a threat, do what you gotta
You're
do.
bothering me.
I'm not bothered. You just came around the back of the building looking for me, man. And I'm offering you a chance to do right by God and do right by yourself. Okay? I would like to end this whole thing on a handshake and know that we can respect each other and honor each other's rights as human beings, okay?
Talking
And
bullshit.
I'm not talking bullshit,
That's
man.
tomorrow.
No, I'm talking
I don't wanna
bullshit.
hear it. I don't wanna hear that shit.
You know what, man? You're gonna be standing next to this window for the rest of
I
your
don't wanna
life with
hear
that
it.
attitude, bro. You're right where you deserve to be. I'm sorry. Yep. You're gonna be a homeless man standing next to the bus station window for the rest of your damn life, bro. And that's a shame, because people out there want to help you, but you don't want to help.
Yeah. He's gonna offer all in to me.
That's one. You got a train ticket come in?
Yeah, I'm involved in a high profile court case. They got some guys over there taking pictures of me. Yeah. All right.
We'll see how much rights and privacy you have in public when the cops get here. I'll tell them the same thing I told you. We'll see what they think of 18 USC that you couldn't even finish. It's a shame, bro. We all put ourselves where we are, man. We all make our own bed. You gotta sleep in it. It's a shame.
After the fact.
It's a shame, but no, after, before, and during the fact, my man.
Alright.
It's a shame. So anyway, guys, as I was saying, I mean, that's a shame. I didn't want to get loud with the guy, but you know, I'm not going to stand here and get veiled threats and you know, nonsense thrown at me when I've been nothing but a gentleman to this guy for a long, long time. It's a shame, you know. You try to make a difference in somebody's life, and sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. But I'm not going to hold any grudge against the guy. Next winter comes along, I'll do the same thing I always do, and I bet you will. He'll take the money whether he needs it or not, and hopefully, God willing, I'll have it to give it to him. Now we got to stick around for a few minutes and see if he actually called the cops and see if they show up. He probably did not, but even if he did, we'll hang out for a few minutes. You know how we roll with that. Cops are called, we're going to stick around and wait for them. We're not going to make them come looking for us. So we'll hang out for a few minutes and see what's happening, and stay tuned. All quiet so far, huh?
Well, the train just left and we got another one pulling it short.
Oh, is that, what's the busy time to leave? What's the real busy train on Sunday?
Today is a quiet day all around. For some reason, I guess because of Labor Day, Memorial Day last week.
Yeah, generally, I guess the whole month of June.
Usually a
slows
half
down,
hour
right?
before train time on Sundays. It's busy.
Yeah, well, last weekend was crazy, man. Like I said before, you're glad you missed that. That was a zoo. There literally, we drove by, there had to be 500 people standing on the platform. Easy. But it's a shame. It's a shame to see anybody in that position. It's a shame that people have to live that way. But, you know, we all make choices in life. So, who knows? Maybe there's still hope by the time the police get here, if they're even coming, which I doubt. But if the police show up, or maybe just by the time I have waited long enough for them, maybe he'll have a change of heart. I doubt that too, but there's always hope. How we doing? Good. Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes now to see if anybody shows up. Again, I don't want to just take off. I probably would have left already. Not much going on here today. So, how are you?
Catch the train coming in?
No. We're just actually, I'm just out with my son doing a little hobby thing. We're kind of just making a video of the train station.
Well, yeah, I thought maybe you were going to get a video of the train coming in.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to, yeah. Because,
Yeah.
what, you know what time? I should look at the...
2:28.
2:28, so another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess you east or west?
I've got relatives coming from.
Oh, very cool.
I've been here in 4 or 5 years.
Haven't been out in East Hampton before,
Yeah.
or they have?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
you
haven't.
live out here?
I live here.
Gotcha, good. Nice. Well, sir, enjoy your time with your relatives and have a lot of fun and smiles. And
Enjoy your time with your.
thank you so much. We appreciate your attitude. Thank you. I don't want to trigger this guy, but you can still hear him hooting and hollering in here. No, he's actually in there. I don't know if he's talking to himself or he's on the phone, but wow. It's a shame. So yeah, maybe we'll, that's what we'll do. The next train comes in about 9 minutes. So we'll wait for that train to come in so we can get you a little train footage. That'll give us another 9 minutes to wait for the police that are more than likely not on the way. And we'll get back in the truck and head out and see what else we can find. I'm not even going to try to make things nice with this guy again because it's just not happening today. I'll catch him on the rebound. But sooner or later, we'll shake hands and make things right. Like I said earlier, there's no reason for two grown men to not be able to see past their own egos and leave things in a better way than you found them. You know? That's always what I strive for. So if the train's on time, we should be about 6 minutes out from it getting here. Let's go check the schedule. You know if it's on time?
Everything seems to be on time. So I'm assuming it's
Oh, so ETA 15 minutes. So, we'll say, at least it's a nice day. It's not raining.
not too hot.
So while we're here, this is the exterior of the building. It was just completely renovated and rebuilt over the winter. And it's actually a very nice little train station. It's got a lot of history to it too. If you guys will, if any history buffs out there want to look it up, it's an interesting little building. And I think they did a very nice job on the reno. So we'll go back over and wait for the train and call it a day. There's also bus service. It goes to various places.
Remember, courtesy matters when you're on the train to the game. Our former New York Cosmo goalkeeper Shep Messing asking you not to place bags, briefcases, or luggage on the train seats. Use overhead luggage racks so other riders can find food. Amagansett, moves to Babylon, Homestead, Montauk, or other South Shore branches. Special booking timetables are in effect for all branches. For details,
Did you really call the cops or was that a fake call? Because I'm waiting on them. I would have been out
I
of here.
already sent the picture. What are you talking about?
I would have been out of here. All right, so I'll keep waiting. I would have
I
left.
already sent the picture.
I would have left.
They wanted the picture.
All right, so I'll send your picture to MTA and tell them you're living at the train station.
I already sent the picture, bro. You lazy.
I'll send your picture to the mass transit facility.
I don't care who you say.
Tell them you're living in that train station. How about that?
Who told you that?
Well, who told me that?
Yeah, who told you that?
Yeah, you're right. Let me get all your belongings on film too, so I can make sure I got proof.
Get everything.
See how things go when you don't want to be
You
nice,
still
man?
don't know no more than what you knew when you came up here. So what did you do?
Maybe you could
Nothing.
You could have educated me. You could have educated me, but you don't
you
want
don't need to know.
There goes your boys right there. Call him. Stop him. There he goes.
Ain't none of your business.
There he goes, man.
What you do ain't none of my business.
Well, you should remember that.
And what I do ain't none of your business.
That's
now
golden, brother.
arriving on track
Why
1.
you trying to make it your business then?
Oh, you're absolutely right about that, my man.
Train to one time. Please stand behind.
How you doing, boss? How you been, man? Hey, you good? Right on, bro. All right. A little lighter this week than last week, huh? Yeah. Everybody behaving themselves?
So far.
Good. Right on. You have a safe day, brother. Alright, guys, so this is the famous Long Island Railroad. Hey, make sure this guy keeps his eyes and his ears open. He's driving very unsafely. I just watch myself.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'd be careful. Maybe use a different taxi company next time. Alright guys, well there goes the train, heading out to Montauk, New York. I think we've gotten all we're going to get here, and we're going to hop in the truck and head on down the road, because obviously nobody's running this lift.
So, what is the news?
Wow, those things will kill you. Oh, smoking on the platform too. You know there's signs about that.
Back there.
No, outside. You're not allowed to smoke on the
What, the
platform,
man
bro.
is waiting?
You better learn the law, my man. Stop thinking you know it all. So this guy works for the MTA. He'll tell you. No smoking on the platform, right? See? Yeah, he works for the MTA, man. We'll keep an eye on you, bro.
They've sold their
South Law City around here. Alright guys, well, you know, I don't know what kind of comments I'm going to get here, if I'm going to get a bunch of hate for giving that guy a hard time, but I tend to give back what I get, man, and I made every attempt I could to be fair and decent with that young man as I always did, but you know, you can't win them all. So, that was our time at the East Hampton Village train station. And, another fan rolling by. So that was our time here at the East Hampton train station, guys. So evidently somebody did call the police, so we just laughed around the train station here because I don't want them to be out looking for me. I'd rather just deal with it now. So we'll see what's happening.
Alright guys, so evidently somebody did contact the police. We're back here at the train station. So we're gonna see what happens. See what the complaint was.
And we got to make sure that the officer here got the story straight. Who knows what they told him. What is he breathing? Well, I guess he didn't even want to chat, guys. Okay.
Interesting.
I guess he's smarter than you.
Alright guys, so as you probably just heard Amagansett Press say, we just got a text saying that it was the taxi driver that called police, and the police officer said nothing was going on and decided to leave.
Our former New York Cosmo goalkeeper Shep Messing asking you not to place bags, briefcases, or luggage on the train. Use overhead running boards so other riders can find the seat.
Attention customers, this weekend there is no train service between Hicksville and Mineola as we install the new Chevy Lane Bridge in Carl Place. We recommend that you avoid the Huntington, Port Jefferson, and Ronkonkoma branches this weekend. Instead, use the Babylon, Hempstead, Montauk, or other South Shore branches. Special weekend timetables are in effect for all branches. For details, look at a special timetable for
3:30, quarter to 4.
What's up?
3:30, quarter coming in.
Waiting for the schedule here to update. Hopefully this camera's in here too, I don't see any. So even more reason why I have to have mine. And the watchman's got his. Storage change, opinions change. Video is what it is. So I'm waiting for this schedule update so we can see what's on the next trains coming in, but it doesn't look like it is. So let's take a walk out on the platform. All right, well. Like all the people here at the train station again. Let's cut through the building and leave. Have a good day, bud. You too.
Watching the Watchmen, out. See you on the next one, guys.